to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me, guys. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So FIU's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So Penn State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. And the Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Dinkins. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. FIU pushing tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Lost one deep down the right side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Quickly to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
guys are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Complete to start this drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Owens. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Snagged in the middle, it's Dawson. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Corralled and brought down by the defense. FIU pushing tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Ross. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Dinkins. It's a seam wide open. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. They'll toss it to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. With the catch, it's Perry. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Got it in the middle, it's Dawson. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. FIU will line up to punt. Now on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Going right to work up top. The screen, he can go. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. With the catch, it's Lewis. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Nittany Lions have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Oh, better look out! He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Here's the handoff. Jukes his way for more. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires complete to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Aller. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Lost a throw again. Setting up the screen. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got the quick completion. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Gonna run it. It's Owens. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Panthers look to keep this drive humming. Give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Perry. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He's looking to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. He gets in there for the two-point conversion, and now we have a two-possession game. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They want that clock to run. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Catch in the middle, it's Owens. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Penn. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. FIU pushing tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome